97.9 FM. You'll hear all the live action tonight on the radio, along with live streaming on Facebook, Twitter, X, and YouTube. It's game time, and we're ready for the tip-off here on WSLM Radio. Stay tuned for the John Jones pregame show. Everybody, and welcome to Salem Lines Basketball on WSLM. I'm Roger Pennington, along with my partner Tom Fulton. Today, we bring to you the first annual Cement City Classic. This is a post-holiday tournament. This is the first annual tournament here at Mitchell High School, and Salem is here playing with a host of other teams. And this is the John Jones pregame show. Tom, little post-Christmas basketball action in the middle of the day.
Well, right before the new year, and I'd love for the Lions to get a good start. The opponent that we're going to be playing first is Shoals Jug Rocks. They're out of the Blue Chip Conference, which I didn't even know that existed, but it's the Blue Chip Conference. Their coach is Michael Hopkins. He's in his fourth year. His record's 25-55. He's in his first year at the Jug Rocks. He's 4-5. Shoals has had victories over Medora, Lighthouse Christian or Crawford County, and Duggar Union. So they're 4-5. I think we got a good opportunity tonight, Roger. Today, to get a victory.
Yeah, the Lions are 1-6, coming off of 2 losses in the county tournament down at Borden High School. That was right before the Christmas holiday, and Lions got handled pretty good by Eastern in that opening round, and then looked a little better against West Washington in that consolation game. But ultimately, turnovers and poor shooting bit the Lions in the foot again, and they had a hard time in that basketball game. And West Washington ended up pulling that game away.
Right.
Several teams here in this classic today. Shoals is the opponent of the Lions in the first game. White River Valley is here. Franklin County is here. New Washington. So it's kind of a round-robin tournament situation, Tom. We're going to play here at noon, and then Salem will play Franklin County at 3, and then based upon the first day of seeding, we'll come back tomorrow for the championship actual tournament round. This is pre-seeding here, so you're going to be seeded based upon your wins today.
Right. Raj, I think as looking at these teams, I would say that Mitchell is the favorite.
Yeah.
I think they've got the best record going in, if I'm not mistaken. So I would, if I had to just guess by looking at these teams, that Mitchell has the best chance of winning. It's on their home floor. They've got the best record. So, Lions are going to have their work cut out for them this afternoon. But I did watch a little film on Shoals, the Crawford County game, and we have a really good opportunity to get a win to start the morning off or this afternoon off.
Okay, and of course, this is the second meeting this season, between the Lions and the Jackets. Salem came here back in early December and was handled pretty easily by the Blue Jackets in that game. I think Mitchell led by as many as 30 in that game.
Right.
I think the final ended up being a 21-point victory for the Jackets in that game. So this is an opportunity for the Lions to face it, possibly face Mitchell again, which I know they would probably like to do. You always like to play somebody again after you've had a tough loss against them to see if you can improve. So I know that Coach Nice is anxious to get back to basketball. It's been about probably an 11-day layoff here, and I know they've had a lot of practices over this holiday season. So I know the Lions are ready to get back in action. This is the John Jones pregame show here on WSLM, Salem Lions Basketball. We're going to take a quick time out and hear from our sponsor. We'll be right back. This is Lions Basketball.
Ho, ho, ho. This is Jalen Hoare. Santa Claus is coming to town this year, and we believe he has already made his stop here at John Jones, bringing fantastic deals on all of our year-end inventory. Santa has been looking to upgrade his sleigh, and he has found just the spot to do business. If you're tired of being pulled around by Rudolph and the crew, come check out some of our new rides with plenty of reindeer power. We have a list of cars between all of our 5 locations that we can pull from, and you can see them all in one easy spot. JohnJonesAutoGroup.com. See something shiny and new that you're wanting on Santa's short list? Give us a call at 877-473-5546 to set up your appointment today. And from your local John Jones family, we want to wish you and your family a very Merry Christmas.
And back live here at Mitchell High School for the first annual Cement City Classic. Salem and Shoals set to do battle in the opening game of this tournament here from Mitchell High School. And Tom, we hope everybody had a really Merry Christmas. We're looking forward to the new year.
Yep.
And Salem Lions basketball is going to be busy starting the first of the year here. After this basketball tournament, you get into the heart of the conference schedule, and the Lions are going to be playing a lot of basketball within the next 2 or 3 weeks.
I really liked what I saw in the West Washington game for the most part. I think what you're going to see this morning or this afternoon, it's at 12, so I'll say it at noon, that Romero will be starting today, and I will be surprised if the Lions don't make a real conscious effort to try and get the ball down low to him and work from the inside out. I'd say that will probably be the game plan. I have high expectations. I think we've got a good shot at winning this first game. We can win the second game. Franklin Central, I think, is who we play the second game. They're 1-6.
They are.
So could be a good day for us.
Looking at the Shoals roster, the one thing that stands out, Tom, is they have a 6'8" player, Jameer Potts. He's a 6'8" junior, and I know that when we played the Henryville Hornets earlier this season, they had a 6'8" kid who had a career night against us, and that's one thing that the Lions have a little trouble with is our lack of size. So we have tough matchup problems when we play against players that are 6'7", 6'8", 6'9". We go 6'2", 6'3" across the front.
Right. I think what a lot of it will depend upon is whether we have to double down on him and how good of an outside shooting team Jug Rocks is. I'm not real sure how good they shoot it from beyond the arc, so we may have to double down a little bit. Of course, KJ's 6'4", and he's very mobile, and I think what you might see happen in this ball game, Raj, is KJ might step out behind the arc and knock a couple threes down because he's capable of doing that.
Yeah, he's got a lot of tools in his toolbox he can use. He's the kind of player that can post down low with his back to the basket, or he can get it out front. He can face and square up. He is a threat to shoot the three. He has a nice shot, but it seems like when he's in the game, there's a lot of energy. He's always around the ball.
Right.
He's one of those players that it seems like wherever the ball's at, he's always there.
Yeah.
And being a young freshman, he's going to have a learning curve there. He's going to make a mistake or two. But the effort's usually there, and I think Coach will go back with that lineup that he started in that consolation game against the Senators, which was Braxton and I think Hembry started that game. That was his first career start.
And also, let's not forget Cheatwood, because Cheatwood's been our most consistent scorer, and we got to get him. We got to get him going and get buckets from him. And he's real good at that mid-range game, that little pull-up floater. He has his shot. Let's hope he's hitting tonight today.
He's definitely the leader of this Lions basketball team. Being a senior, probably our best shooter on the floor, probably the kid that can create the most for himself. And so he's going to have to really show out today for the Lions to play well in these two games.
Yeah.
This is the John Jones pregame show on WSLM here at Mitchell High School for the first annual Cement City Classic. Salem and Shoals set to do battle here in about 9 minutes. We're going to take a quick break. This is Lions basketball on WSLM.
Ho, ho, ho. This is Jalen Orr. Santa Claus is coming to town this year, and we believe he has already made his stop here at John Jones, bringing fantastic deals on all of our year-end inventory. Santa has been looking to upgrade his slate, and he has found just the spot to do business. If you're tired of being pulled around by Rudolph and the crew, come check out some of our new rides with plenty of reindeer power. We have a list of cars between all of our 5 locations that we can pull from, and you can see them all in one easy spot, JohnJonesAutoGroup.com. See something shiny and new that you're wanting on Santa's short list? Give us a call at 877-473-5546 to set up your appointment today. And from your local John Jones family, we want to wish you and your family a very Merry Christmas.
Okay, back live here at Mitchell High School, getting ready for this non-conference holiday tournament first annual Cement City basketball tournament, Tom. Going to be exciting. We're going to see a lot of teams from different parts of the state that we don't normally see.
Yeah, and there's some teams like I don't think I've ever seen White River Valley play. I haven't seen Shoals play. And I think vaguely I remember Franklin County one year in the regional, and I think I saw them play one time, a regional game. But other than that, a lot of these teams are new to me and probably new to you, so don't really know what to expect.
Hoping that the Lions come out, get off to a good start.
Right.
It's so important for this team that's had some offensive struggles to come out and get in some kind of an offensive rhythm and pattern, because, you know, basketball is a game of spurts. It's something that you and I have talked about a lot. And whenever Salem's playing well, Salem's not a bad basketball team.
No.
But they have a few lapses during the game where they have 3 or 4 turnovers, take a bad shot, maybe not hit free throws. And, you know, that's something that you're going to have to correct as you get in deeper into this schedule when you start playing a lot of these conference teams that are really good teams.
Well, I'll tell you something, Rod, that I would love to see happen in this ball game is for us to shoot more free throws than our opponent shoots. I think probably in every game this year, our opponents shot probably double the amount of free throw attempts than what we've had in each game.
I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I think the only time that we had a plus margin in the free throw game was against New Washington.
Was it against New Washington?
Yes.
You're right. That's right.
Which is our only win.
That's the only win.
So that should tell you
So let's
something.
get to the foul line. Let's get to the foul line.
Very important. Like I said, we talked about 3 keys to every game this year is whoever controls the boards, whoever has the least amount of turnovers, and whoever can take care of the ball, and then who can get to the free throw line and make free throws. Those are 3 keys to every basketball game that are vital, and Salem has struggled at times in all 3 of those categories. So hopefully tonight or this afternoon, the Lions can get off to a good start. They can find a way to maybe neutralize this 6'8" kid. We've never seen him play. We just see the height on the roster, know that the Lions don't have a lot of size, so that's something that we always get concerned about. But I also think that Salem might be able to press a little bit more.
I think so.
I think we've got some athletes that can get out and get after it. I'd like to see us mix in a little bit of a press every now and then.
And something too, Raj, to bear in mind. You know, we've had the big Christmas Day, all the festivities. A lot of teams sometimes come out flat. There's been a little lull. There's been a little lapse. Let's hope that we get out, like you said, we get off to a real good start. You know, I'd like to see it 8-0, 7-0. I mean, jump on them quick and get a lead and play with a lead. Jump out of the gate and be ready to play. I mean, you can't ask for it any better than this.
Well, and let's be honest. See, this is a Wednesday afternoon game during the holiday season. We don't have, the crowd's not going to be very, very large here, and that's just because most people are at work or have other holiday plans. So it's not a huge crowd to come out and think you're going to have to play in front of a bunch of people. It's more about playing for each other, playing for the name that's on the front of your shirt, and hopefully get second and third win here this afternoon, and then go into tomorrow with a higher seed, which is always nice.
Yeah, and Rod, I'm looking, and when me and you were growing up playing at the park, there's just about as many people at the park games as what we got here this afternoon. So there's not very many people here.
Yeah, and but that's something you should expect on Wednesday afternoon. Wednesday morning. Right now, we're not even to noon. This is a noon tip-off. So hopefully things will pick up a little bit here. Both teams are back on the floor here. We're about 4 minutes from the start of this game. This is the John Jones pregame show here on WSLN. We're going to take one more break and hear from our pregame sponsor. This is Lions Basketball on WSLN.
Ho, ho, ho. This is Jalen Hoare. Santa Claus is coming to town this year, and we believe he has already made his stop here at John Jones, bringing fantastic deals on all of our year-end inventory. Santa has been looking to upgrade his slate, and he has found just the spot to do business. If you're tired of being pulled around by Rudolph and the crew, come check out some of our new rides with plenty of reindeer power. We have a list of cars between all of our 5 locations that we can pull from, and you can see them all in one easy spot, JohnJonesAutoGroup.com. See something shiny and new that you're wanting on Santa's short list? Give us a call at 877-473-5546 to set up your appointment today. And from your local John Jones family, we want to wish you and your family a very Merry Christmas.
Okay, back here live Lions basketball on WSL, and this is the John Jones pregame show as we're winding down about 3 minutes ago before the national anthem and starting lineups of this basketball game. Our schedule today, folks, we're going to do this game. This is a noon tip between Salem and Shoals, and then Mitchell and White River Valley will be the second game. That'll start as soon as the Salem game is over. We will be off the air for that game, then we'll come back on approximately 2:30 for another John Jones pregame show, and that will be when the Lions will take on Franklin County. That's the approximate 3 p.m. tip, and it depends on how these other games go.
Depends on the other games.
This is a varsity-only tournament. There is no JV games, and there is no JV tournament. So that will be back whenever the Lions open after the first of the year in their conference schedule. We will have JV basketball back so we can give you some updates on those scores. But, Tom, we're getting closer here to the tip of this game, and we got a few more people filing in here.
They're filing in, it's getting there.
Watching number 50, the 6'8" player from Shoals, he looks like he's a perimeter-oriented player as well. He's hanging out around the three, shooting a lot of threes here, but he's definitely got a size advantage on the Lions. He's a kind of football body-looking kid playing basketball.
Big kid. Just real quick, Raj, want to give a shout-out to Adam Shockey, Mark Shockey from Brownstown, Indiana. We've got them listening to us from Brownstown, and they said they'd be listening today. Give them a shout-out from Shockeyville, population 96.
And hopefully Peyton might get a little varsity time today. He is dressing, another freshman player for the Lions, and this is a rebuilding time for Salem basketball. Coach Jalen Knight in his first season, with kind of a tough road to go down. Not a lot of experience at all on this team. I think maybe one player that returned from last year that even started a game.
Right.
So a tremendous amount of youth and inexperience, but the Lions have played well together. Been nothing but positive from the kids, given effort in every single game, and I know that's what Coach Knight is looking for. And we're excited to watch them play today after this almost 11 or 12-day layoff. I'm sure they're excited to play against somebody else. They've been beating each other up in practice for 2 weeks, so I'm sure it's going to be fun to get out and play against somebody else.
That's a rough stretch between in the holidays when you just practice and practice and practice, and you're chomping at the bit, Rod, to play a game. So we're here. We're going to play a game, and it's hopefully going to be a good turnout for us. I'm excited.
Shoals comes in 4-5. As Tom said, they're out of the Blue Chip Conference. And the Lions are 1-6 this season. Of course, they're in the Mid-Southern Conference. The Lions have had one conference game so far this season. That was against Brownstown. That was a loss on the road. It was our second game of the season. So Lions are 0-1 in conference play. But after January 1st, conference play really kicks in. There's going to be a lot of basketball games in about a 7-week period. Salem will play about 13 games.
We get into the meat of our schedule.
Yes.
Starting in January.
Okay, it looks like that's going to wrap it up here on the John Jones pregame show. We want to thank John Jones, our pregame sponsor, and we're going to take a quick break and have our national anthem.
Whose
Back live here at Mitchell High School, first annual Cement City Classic. Salem will take on Shoals here. We're ready for the starting lineups of this first game of the day. Lions will be black. They'll be the visiting team on the scoreboard. At one guard, number 1, a 5'10", junior Adam Mole. And in the middle, number 42, a 6'4" freshman, Caden Romero Hembry. At one forward, number 12, a 6'3" senior, Alex Wilcox. At the other forward, a 6-foot senior, Jaden Sheetwood. And then at the other forward, number 14, a 6'3" junior, Jackson Bruff. The Lions are coached by Jalen Knight. Now for the Shoals Jug Rock. Number 4, 6'1" senior, Malachi Bridges. And another starter, number 25, a 6'3" senior, Andrew Banks. Number 33, 6'2", Braden McKibben. Number 2, 5'11", junior, Ralph Holman. And number 1, 5'11", junior, Corbin Lentz. They are coached by Mr. Michael Hopkins. So the Potts 6'8" kid did not start for the Jug Rock. So he potentially might be what we used to call a warm-up player, Tom.
Yeah, he might be warming up and going to stay on the pine, a little pine time.
Walks off the bus and looks like $1 million, but never gets in the game.
You never know.
We're about ready to get this underway here. Salem and Shoals, don't know that there's ever been a career meeting between the two schools. Don't have that pulled up just yet. We'll research that. Jackson Bruff's going to jump.
All right, let's play ball.
For the Lions against McKibben. And the tip is controlled by the Jug Rock. Number 1 with the ball now, Corbin Lentz. Salem's in man-to-man defense. He dribbles to the right side. Jackson Bruff guarding Lentz. Trying to get a high screen there. There's a down screen. Could have been a travel. No call. Kicks it back out to number 4. That's Bridges for the Lions. He's guarded by Mole.
Got 25 out at the top trying to set a high screen. A little pick and roll action.
Yeah.
Pick and pop.
Yeah, looks like this is 4 out, 1 in for the Jug Rocks here. Bridges with the ball. Throws it down. Ball stolen away by Cheatwood. First turnover. Good job by Cheatwood to jump into that passing lane. He throws it over to Adam Mole. Lions' first possession of the game. Mole directs traffic over on the right wing to Wilcox.
They're man-to-man. Man-to-man.
Cheatwood with it now out front. Trying to get the ball over to Wilcox on the left side. He does on the baseline. Dribbles it back out. It's like Shoals playing man-to-man. Wilcox picks his dribble up over to Cheatwood on the left wing. He dribbles straight to the free throw line, back out to Mole. Coach Nice calls a new play.
Being patient.
Adam Mole dribbles to the left side. Nice is going to get a moving screen against Jackson Bruff. I don't know about that. It's like he has position established. But nevertheless, that'll be the first foul of the basketball game against Jackson Bruff.
That was quick.
Shoals brings it up. No score in this game. Just underway. 6:56 in the first quarter.
They're looking to go inside.
Hembry now guarding the Shoals player with the ball down low. Number 1 with the ball now. That's Lentz. He dribbles back out. He's going to reset the offense. They're man-to-man. Bruff guarding the ball on the right wing.
They're patient too, Raj.
They are patient.
They're looking to slow the game down a little bit. They're making a lot of passes around the perimeter.
Popping with the ball back to Bridges. Now Bridges right down the middle, throws up a crazy shot off the glass, goes in. Kind of a running one-hander there that went in. Pretty good defense by the Lions. That was a contested shot.
Not bad defense.
Mole with the ball now. Shoals with a 2-0 lead. Dribbles to the left side. Screened by Bruff. Over to Wilcox. Shot fake. Outside his shoot. Thought about a shot. He's taking it down the lane. Throws it up, but he's going to be fouled.
Good take. That was a good take, Raj.
I think Cheatwood can get that when he wants.
He can get to the rim.
A foul's going to be on Shoals. That was on number 1. That'll be Corbin Lentz, his first, team first. At the line for the Lions, Jaden Sheetwood with 2. First one in the air, and it rolls in. First points of the game for Salem, 2-1. Shoals with an early lead, 6:05 to go in the first quarter. Here from Mitchell High School, Cement City Classic.
Let's go. He eyes it. He flies it. Got it.
And he got them both. So we're all tied up here. Our first tie, 2-2, 6:04 to go in the first quarter. Lentz with the ball now. Over to Howell.
They want to run that pick and pop. I
Long
can see right
three-pointer,
now.
no good.
How's their shooter?
And offensive rebound by Mitchell. Kick it back out.
He's going to shoot it out.
Another long three. He missed that one. Up high for the rebound. Still controlled by the by the Juggernaut. And it's going to be a foul on Sheetwood. That's 2 offensive rebounds that the Shoals kids got there. Once again, Tom, we got to control that defensive glass.
Yeah, a lot of times on that 3 ball, though, Roger, you get a long kick on the rebound.
Lentz with it now. Throws it into Bridges. Over to Howell. Sheetwood guarding him on the right wing. Looking to throw it down low to Lentz.
Ford's got it again.
He's back over to Bridges. That might be their main offensive threat.
I think it looks like it.
There's thought about a long 3 there by Banks. He didn't take it. He kicks it back over to Lentz. He dribbles right down, and it's going to be an offensive foul.
Yeah.
He lowered the shoulder there. Good job by Jackson Bruff to take that charge.
Okay, that's his second foul. That's Lentz's second foul. He's coming out.
Yeah, Carson Shaw's going to check in for the Juggernaut.
Who took that charge?
Jackson Bruff.
Jackson Bruff. Good job, Jackson. That was a good take.
5:19 to go. We're tied at 2. Salem with the basketball after the offensive foul. Ball with the ball now. He dribbles to the left side. Once again, screen there by Bruff. Almost. Wilcox nearly had it stolen. He's taking the long 3 and got it. Got it. Good job by Alex to start off with a make. He's had a little bit of offensive struggles this year early in games. Maybe that'll give him some confidence.
He kissed it off the glass.
He did. Banks with the ball now. And we're going to have a push. That's going to be on Wilcox.
That's on Alex. A lot of times you gotta understand, Rod. You gotta play defense with your feet, not your hands. And Alex did. He was guilty. He had his hands on him out on the top there.
That foul was on Wilcox. That's the line second. Mitchell inbounds. Nearly stolen away by Embry.
Good defense, KJ.
4:51 in the first quarter. Salem with a 5-2 lead early on here.
Looks like the Jug Rocks are just going to be patient with the basketball, Rod, and just work it around the perimeter and make us defend for a while.
There's Howell. He dribbles, picks his dribble up. Yeah. Nice pressure by Wilcox. There's a long three-pointer by Shoals. Good.
Got it.
That's the big man for them, Andrew Banks, 6'3" senior. He nails a 3 and then turns it over. Stolen away by Mitchell. And then out of bounds off of Salem. That was just a lazy pass there by the line.
That was.
That's those turnovers that we're talking about, the unforced type. So Mitchell's going to have the ball here after the turnover. 4:34 to go in the first quarter. It's knotted up at 5. Mitchell with the ball now. McCorbin has it. He's guarded by Wilcox. Throws it over to Bridges. Way out on the perimeter.
Number 2 doesn't want to use his left hand.
Yeah, Holman's a right-handed player. Yeah. There's another long 3 by number 25, and he nailed it.
Got it.
KJ's got to come out and get a hand in his
face.
Yeah,
he's going to have to.
So back-to-back 3s by Shoals gives them an 8-5 lead over Salem. Sheetwood with the ball now. He's going to direct some shots for Salem. Braxton Dean off the bench, ready to check in the lines. KJ's first touch, and he throws it away. Turnover. That ball's stolen away. 2-on-1 by Shoals. Straight to the basket, and they score on a layup. Yep. That was McCorbin with the steal in the turnover. Mitchell with its largest lead. So check that. Shoals 10-5.
Need a bucket.
3:40 to go in this first quarter from Mitchell High School. Jackson Bruff really working down low.
Yeah, he's working hard. That's good. Good post. We missed him.
KJ with it now, top the key, picks his dribble up over to Wilcox. They're going to step out on him now, and Alex thought about throwing it underneath, but brought it back out now. Uses his dribble, gets it back to Mole. Shoals in that man-to-man defense. Yeah. Not a lot of ball pressure.
Not pressure much at all out top, Roger. They're giving us a good 7-8 feet, actually.
There's a high screen by Bruff. Cheatwood to the back.
And one.
I'm telling you, Tom, I think Cheatwood can pick this game over with those high screens, and especially with KJ up high, we can get a pick and roll off that. So count the basket for Cheatwood.
Adam Lloyd and Braxton Dean have checked into the ball game.
Evan Lloyd and Braxton Dean into the line.
Evan Lloyd, my bad. I stand corrected.
Cheatwood at the line for a chance to convert the three-point play. He does. 10-8 now. 3:14. Salem sets that lead to 2. After Shoals had hit back-to-back threes to make it a 5-point game.
I think we can ball pressure these guys. I really do.
Holman with the ball now. Over to Bridges.
Good defense, Braxton.
There's Banks. You got to watch him. He's a shooter. Right down the middle goes number 2, and he lays it in. No help side defense there for the Lions. And Shoals make them pay on the drive.
He didn't slide over on that one.
12-8, 4-point lead for Mitchell. 2:40 to go on the first quarter.
Cheatwood on the bounce over to Wilcox.
Wilcox back to the free throw line. Thought about a shot. Cheatwood, long three-pointer.
He got it.
Good.
I tell you, boys.
He's looking very confident today. 12-11 now. Shoals with a 1-point lead over Salem.
He's got 8.
He's filling it up. Shoals with the ball now.
He caught fire.
He has. There's going to be a foul on Braxton Dean.
Got caught with his hand in the cookie jar.
Put some pressure out.
Yeah, pressure in the
front
ball
there on Banks, who is obviously their shooter.
Right.
So Braxton's going to have the job of checking him.
That's over back.
And that is over back.
Turnover.
That's a turnover on Shoals.
Yep. The old referee caught that one. I've seen it.
Threw it back in the backcourt, and Braxton Dean had a little pressure there.
Yep.
Kind of helped create that turnover. Wilcox going to throw it in for Salem now, 2:24.
Shoals with a little pressure.
Cheatwood breaks that easily, goes down the line, and he's going to get fouled.
Looks like that's on number 2, I think.
I think that'll be 5. That'll put Salem in the double bonus, Tom. Nope, I guess that's the 4th. So Cheatwood's going to throw it in on the common foul. Throws it out front to Lloyd. Over to Wilcox now. Shoals staying in man defense. Alex dribbles to the right wing, and he has the ball stolen away. 3-on-2. Nice block by Jackson Bruff. Hustled down the floor and created that block, and Evan Lloyd comes away with it for the Lions. 12-11, 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Shoals with a 1-point lead over the Lions. Cheatwood now. Uses the high screen from Bruff. Dribbles down.
Got it again. No, missed that one.
Missed that one. Going to have a foul. It's going to be over the back. On Jackson Bruff, over the back.
Jackson, that's his second. On Jackson.
And KJ gets right back up after checking out.
That should be the...
That's 5.
5, 6.
So we're going to have double bonus now for Shoals for the remaining 1:53 of this first quarter. Lions need to find somebody else to score. Not that I'm upset that Jaden's scoring a lot of points, but
he's got to have help.
He's going to have a little bit of help. So number 2 at the line for the Jug Rocks, that's Holman, 5'11" junior. Got some confusion now. And I think...
Yeah, by rule, they have to shoot the first free throw before they can make a substitution.
Rupp comes back on the floor just momentarily here, and then KJ will check in after this first free throw attempt. That is good. Holman hits the first of 2. Now KJ back in for Bruff. 13-11, 1:53 to go in this first quarter of the first game of the first annual Cement City Classics. Second free throw's good. So 14-11, 3-point lead now for Shoals.
KJ's bringing it up.
Little 2-2-1 pressure by the Jug Rocks.
Dribble, there you go.
Salem breaks it pretty easy. Wilcox on that wing miss. He missed Hanbury there.
Yeah, mismatch. We got a mismatch down on the block.
Cheatwood now over to Lloyd. High screen by KJ. He gets it out the top of the key now. Dribbles to the right side. Over on the wing to Cheatwood. He dribbles right to the free throw line. Lloyd with it over to Wilcox. Good ball movement by Lions. Alex too strong. He stepped on the
baseline.
Another turnover on Salem there. Alex got a good offensive move, but just got a toe on that baseline.
Yeah.
Another turnover on the Lions here.
14-11. Shoals with minute 24.
Shoals led by as many as 6. Lead by 3 right now. 1:20 to go. There's a drive right to the basket and a shot, and that's going to be an and 1. That basket's good by Shoals. McKibben with the basket, and the foul's on Dean. Braxton played him to the left side and gave him a pretty wide lane, and then there was no help to come over.
Braxton's
so
coming out.
Yeah, Braxton's second. So Les Bowles checks in for the Lions. His first action. 16-11. Shoals with the early lead, looking to convert this 3-point play. Would match their largest lead, and the ball's no good. Rebound by KJ.
Good board by KJ. That Cheatwood bringing it up.
Salem's turn now on the offensive end, 16-11. Lions down by 5. Bowles with it, top of the key. Nearly threw it away to Lloyd. Cheatwood now with the ball on the right wing. Underneath the KJ off a good cut. He goes up strong. Ball partially blocked. I think we're going to call a travel or jump ball.
I think they called a travel on there because they got the jump ball.
KJ went up and he kind of got tied up in the air and came back down. So another turnover on the line. 16-11, Shoals with the lead.
We've got 5 this quarter.
50 to go in this first quarter.
We're in a little 2-3 zone now.
Lynn with the ball now. Salem did go to 2-3. There's an alley-oop play, no good. And Bowles with the rebound.
With a strong rebound.
Wilcox pushes it up the floor right down the middle. There's no number, so he pulls it back out. Cheatwood with it now. 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. Let's see if Salem holds for one. Down 5 right now, 16-11. Wilcox with it on the right
Trying
wing.
to get it into last. They got
Bowles
it
with it. He's about 10 away. Another pass underneath to KJ. He gets double teamed. Faces. Kicks off. It's the Wilcox long 3. No good long. Rebound's going to be out of bounds. It's going to be Shoals ball. 12.3 to go in the first quarter. 16-11. I'm sure Shoals is going to hold for one now. Turnovers a problem for the Lions.
Yeah, we
early.
got 5. First quarter.
Shoals with the ball now. 8 to go. McKibben with it. Nearly stolen by Bowles. Good defense by Bowles. Pressure the ball there. There's number 4, Bridges. Long 3. No good. And that's the way the first quarter is going to end here. With our score, 16-11. Shoals with a 5-point lead over the Lions.
Well, we've offensively, we're not doing too bad, but we got to shore defense up a little bit, Rod. We gave up 16 points in the first quarter. That's too much.
So first quarter's in the books here in this first game of the Cement City Classic. Salem and Shoals. Salem with a 5-point lead over the Lions. We'll be right back.
Introduce your family and friends to one of Salem's oldest traditions, home cooking from Mama Rosa's in Salem. Whether you're getting that one-of-a-kind tasty pizza, baked spaghetti, hot sandwiches, or a variety of other Italian food and artisan pizzas, Mama Rosa's has something for everyone. Open Tuesday through Thursday, 4 to 9 for dining and carry-out, Fridays and Saturdays from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., and Sundays from 11 to 9. Mama Rosa's brings her famous pizza buffet to you on Fridays from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. for just $10.99. Choose from a wide variety of pizzas, homemade soups, and a large salad bar with their homemade potato salad, slaw, and desserts. Then come back for Friday night's home-style buffet from 4:30 to 8 or 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Sundays for $12.99, where you'll find a variety of good home-cooked foods. Stop in and see Joanne and her family at Mama Rosa's and make some new memories or relive your childhood with that one-of-a-kind taste. Dine in or call 812-883-6296 to take the great taste of Mama Rosa's pizza home with you.
Okay, back here live. Start this second quarter. Salem with the basketball, down by 5, Tom. Got to have more balanced scoring on the line.
We've had 2 guys score so far.
And there's a nice steal by Shoals. Probably should have been a travel on Shoals.
Yeah, you can't roll like that.
But another turnover against the Lions. He just took the ball away from Cheatwood.
Yeah, he picked his pocket.
Bridges straight down the lane, picks it up, and he scores. A lot of hands reaching there, but not a lot of bodies stepping over to contest that shot. So another basket by the Jug Rocks. It's 18-11.
We got C-ball, C-man.
Nice back cut there by Wilcox, and they missed him. KJ, little 5-foot jump hook, good.
That's what we're going to have.
That's a set play, and that gets him on the scoreboard.
Yep, needed that one, Raj.
18-13, Shoals with a 5-point lead. They led by as many as 7 here.
Let's get a stop. Got less bowls in the game.
Just underway here, and there's a nice individual drive and a basket once again by Lynch there, Mitchell. They're kind of clearing out and going one-on-one to the goal. Salem's not moving their feet very well right now.
No, we're not stepping over, Raj, and stopping the ball. That's something that you learn early on in the game, and we got to start stopping the ball.
Bowles with an 18-foot jump shot, no good long. Wilcox fights for the ball. It's going to be out of bounds off of Shoals. That'll be Salem basketball.
We got 2 subs for the Lions. It's
that's Karras Moore
and Karras Moore coming in. So Wilcox and Bowles.
Might be his first varsity action.
I think so.
Other than in mop-up late in the ball game. So a big opportunity here for Karras to get in the game here. Lloyd with the ball now for the Lions. Kicks it to Cheatwood. 20-13, 6:40 to go in the first half.
Need a bucket.
Mitchell High School.
Need a bucket.
Moore with the ball now. He dribbles to the right, kicks it to Cheatwood. Really trying to make a conscious effort to get it underneath the KJ.
Well, there's a mismatch.
There is, and now we're going to have a foul on the floor. It's going to be on Mitchell.
I don't think we can guard him under the bucket. We just got to get the ball to him under the bucket.
Yeah, they've got Bridges on him right now. He's 6'1".
They've switched. They've put
they put
Banks back on him.
Ball throws it way out top.
KJ came out on the perimeter. Nice ball.
Barely a 5-second call there. He finally dribbles, goes to the line. He missed the shot, and a rebound by Shoals. Not a terrible shot. Oh, there's the shooter, wide open 3, and he missed that one. And defensive rebound by Mole for the Lions.
Ball crashing the board. That's one good thing that Adam does. He rebounds well for being a point guard.
And I think we're going to have our first timeout.
Oh, we got a bloody nose. Banks has got a bloody nose here, and they're going to have to tend to it. Pretty bad nosebleed.
Okay, so
need to look out on the court, guys.
Yeah, he's going to head back to the dressing room here to get that taken care of. So
the officials probably ought to be looking out and saying if there's any blood on the floor, but I don't know that it must not be.
Might have caught an elbow or something
right
there. Anyway, he goes back to the dressing room here, and Lions are going to have the ball here.
Les Bowles is going to check in.
Down by 7. Mole with the ball now, directing traffic. Being guarded by Banks. Mole straight down the left side. Didn't look to shoot. Kicks it back to Lloyd. He can't create anything. Back to Adam. Top of the key.
Got him inside. Got a look.
Lloyd. There it is. Trying to get it to him. Just can't get it to him. Long three-pointer by Cheatwood. Good.
That's okay.
Boy, I'm telling you, he looks as confident today as I've seen him all year.
He's rising and releasing.
He's in one of those zones. Salem now looks like a little... Yeah, they're staying in, man. And there's a turnover. Good job by Adam Moe. He stepped in the passing lane. Turnover by Shoals. Adam kicks it back. There's Lloyd. He gave pass up a 3 to dribble in. Kicks it back to Moe. Over to Moore. Harris dribbles straight to the right. And he turned it over. Up front, Moe picks it right back away.
Turnover.
5 minutes ago in this first half, up and down action here. 20-16, Shoals with a 4-point lead. Salem needs to get a good offensive possession here.
We've got a mismatch with KJ down on the post.
And the Lions get it to him, he gets fouled.
Yep. It's there every time.
Nice entry pass off that cut. I think Salem needs to be a little better about getting a good angle and make that entry pass to him. He's been establishing his position very well down there, but Salem having the difficulty getting it to him. Moore checks out, and Peyton Shockey checks into the game for the Lions.
Well, Shockey from Shockeyville, Indiana. Population, 96.
And growing.
Yes, and growing.
Salem kicks it back out top to KJ. Bowles set the high screen. KJ with a long 3. Good. Got it. That's what we talked about. He can play with the back to the basket, or he can square up on you. That cuts the lead to 1 now. 20-19, Shoals. Lions on a 5-0 run here. Make that a 6-0 run. Cut this lead to 1. Salem's dropped back into a 2-3 zone now.
Going to challenge her outside shooting.
That might help some of this ball movement driving to the basket. Probably a travel. No call there. Cheatwood cuts off. Shoals player down the baseline. Nearly turned it over again. And Shoals brings it back out. They're going to reset their offense. Howell with the ball now.
You know, I think that's a good strategy by Coach just to see if they can't beat us from the outside. Number 4 is not in the game right now, and he's the one that has been taking. Him and Banks have been doing most of their outside shooting, and neither one of them are in the game.
There's a drive by Shoals. Nearly turned it over. Nice ball pressure by Cheatwood. Long cross-court pass. Back over to Shaw now. And there's a shot by McKillum. That's no good. Rebound by Les Bowles. He kicks it to Mole. They have a chance to take the lead here.
Take the lead. Bowles on the board.
3:45 to go in the game. And Banks is coming back out of the locker room. Shockey with the ball now for the line. Kicks it over to Mole. Cheatwood now trying to get the ball to Cheatwood. Mole with it. Back over to Bowles. He's outside there. KJ, they missed him again. Nice fast pass by Bowles underneath and a shot up and a foul.
Good look by Les Bowles.
That was.
And KJ draws the contact.
That's the first time that we really made a good effort to get it to him, and look what happens. He draws contact. He's going to the line. That's going to be the 3rd team foul on Shoals this quarter. Lions have yet to commit one. So KJ at the line for 2. First free throw good. That ties the score at 20. Nice run by the Lions.
Here comes
This
Banks.
is a 7-0 run for the Lions to tie this game.
One more
now for the young freshman.
He eyes it, slides it.
Got it. He got it. Salem's first lead in a while, 21-20. That's an 8-0 run by Salem.
Good run. All right, let's lock down on some defense. This zone seems to be working.
I think it was a good call by Coach.
Yeah, real good call. Just find Banks.
There's 14 with the ball for Shoals. Howell, he's yet to take a shot.
He don't want to handle it.
Long cross-court pass. There's Holman.
They're confused, Rod, with this zone.
Good help by Bowles there. There's a long three-pointer by number 2. No good over the top of the backboard. That's going to be out of bounds. Salem ball.
Our ball.
I think that's a good strategy. I think if you can find 25 Banks, I think that's their main shooter.
Yep.
Lentz is on the bench. He's
Ford's not shy.
Yeah, Ford will shoot it. So Cheatwood's the ball for Salem. Salem with the lead, 2:50 to go in the first half.
Good shot.
Salem's first lead since, I think, 2-0. There's Bowles with it now on the baseline. He's trying to get his KJ, and he does. He's about 10 foot away. Turns,
Good
looks
pass
opposite
to
to Shockey. Shockey goes up. Good pass to Shockey, but he
they call
travels.
travel. I don't know about that one, Raj. I don't know about that.
Good idea by Peyton there.
Yeah.
He drew the defense and then had a nice little
That was a good little dump down pass.
So another turnover by the Lions. Been a problem in this first half here. Nevertheless, the Lions with a 1-point lead, 21-20, 2:25 to go. And there's a steal by KJ. He's going to go to the basket uncontested. He's going to lay it in. And good anticipation by the freshman. That's what the zone will do. Lull you into those long cross-court passes. That was a lazy pass. Good job.
Yes, it was.
23-20 now. Lions with the lead. This zone is definitely effective. There's a nice pass and a layup.
Yep, they went to Banks.
Mitchell figured that out finally.
Right.
And got it to 25 underneath, and he scores to cut the lead to 1 now. Mull with the ball.
KJ's got Banks out on the perimeter now. Now he's going back to the block.
Let's see if Mull can find him. Had him dribbling out top. Pick his dribble up.
Checking the air in the basketball.
There's Cheatwood. They're getting a hand in his face. Bowles right at the free throw line, turns and faces, kicks the Mull. Mull now dribbles. Kicks one more. Cheatwood. There's Shockey with a long three. No good. Long rebound by Mitchell. Shaw with the ball. Right down the middle. Picks it up. It's going to be a foul call on Cheatwood. He was setting up to take a charge.
Yeah, he was.
But he was a little too deep.
He did the Euro step.
He did.
Didn't have that back in the day, did they? The Euro step.
That's Cheatwood's first foul. Is that his first or second? They're showing 2. That's 2.
I got 2 for him.
That's the first team foul for Salem. So Salem with several starters with 2 personals. First free throw. They got it. Carson Shaw, 6-foot senior for Shoals, ties the score, 23 all, 1:30 to go in this first half.
We'll take Cheatwood out and give him a little bit of a breather. He's got 2.
So Bruff checks back in. He's got 2.
Took KJ out.
Second free throw for Shaw is no good. Rebound by Jackson Bruff.
Jackson Bruff went high. Went high and got the boards.
So we're right back where we started. We're tied here, 23 all. 1:20 to go in the first half. Mull with the ball. There's Lloyd with it now.
Up top.
Mull on the right wing. I thought, Shoals is in.
Oh, Shockey crossed him over.
And he laid it in this shot. Good rebound by Jackson Bruff. Throws up a crazy shot that almost went in.
Man, I tell you, Wolf broke his ankles.
That was a nice offensive drive. He just couldn't finish.
Got to finish that.
And then a good offensive board by Jackson Bruff, who shot the ball from his ankles, and it nearly went in. He's at the line for 2. First free throws. Good for Jackson. He struggled early in the year. That's nice to see. 106 in this first half, 24-23.
All right.
Salem with a 1-point lead.
He eyes it. He flies it. And he got
it. Good job by Jackson. 25-23. Salem with a 2-point lead. 1:05 to go in this first half, and a fast-paced first half, Tom.
Good first half.
Salem staying in that 2-3 zone. And Shoals kind of had some trouble with it, but they figured out there was another nice pass there. That was a nice back screen by Shoals and an easy layup for McKibben. So that ties it back at 25. Under a minute now in this first half. Mull with the ball. Kicks it out to Lloyd. Over to Shockey. He got Jackson posted up. Good
Wolf
pass.
does a good job at entry passes.
Back to Shockey. Back to Mull, top of the key. Some soft man pressure here by Shoals. There's Peyton with the ball now. Dribbles to the right side. Takes the shot up. Gets the block out of bounds.
Good take. Good take. Got to the rim.
He's definitely not afraid to get in there and mix it up.
He's going to penetrate, and they're not stopping him right now. So keep taking it to the rim, Peyton.
Lloyd with the ball now, throws it out to Mull. Over to Shockey. Nice pass to Lloyd. Jump shot partially blocked. Out of bounds. Jackson might should have let that one go. Yeah. I think that ball was partially blocked. Probably would have been Salem's ball, but Jackson
I think so.
Trying to save it.
Well, you can't fault hustle.
No.
That was an effort play, and
it was.
So you can't fault that, Ron.
So 17.5 in the first half. Tied at 25. Shoals going to have the ball here, and they're going to take a timeout. They're probably going to set up a play here. So we're going to take a quick timeout to hear from one of our sponsors. This is Salem Lions basketball on the Sports Authority, WSLM.
After a joint surgery, injury, or illness, Meadowview and Salem Crossing are the best choices for helping you recover. Our Moving Forward rehabilitation program offers a full range of therapies. We're here to help you return home safely with the skills you need to live life on your own terms. Meadowview and Salem Crossing, two great options for your rehabilitation. To learn more, visit asccare.com or call 888-996-8272.
Okay, back live at the high school. Salem and Shoals in a good one, Tom.
It's a white knuckler, an old-fashioned Indiana high school barn burner.
Shoals had as much as a 7-point lead. Salem on an 8-0 run to get this game back to even here.
Right.
And now Shoals has the ball here, probably going to hold for 14.9 to go in the first half. Salem back to man-to-man.
Yep.
Wilcox is guarding.
It's a 1-3-1.
Holman with the ball. He dribbled right down, no help. He missed the layup. Offensive rebound by Shoals. He dribbled it out of bounds. That's going to be Salem ball. Yeah, it's got to be. He dribbled it out of bounds.
They hesitated, and I didn't know what they were doing. But
3 point. I mean, we can see it from here.
Yeah.
3.7. Now Coach Knight's going to take his first time out of the first half. It's 3.7 to go in the first half. 25-25. Here in a really good high school basketball game, the opening game of the first annual Cement City Classic. We're going to take a quick break and hear from another sponsor. This is Lions basketball on WSLM.
Caring people makes a difference. You can feel it the minute you walk into Salem Crossing. Experts in long-term care, not just doing a job, but following a calling. They're here to help you and your family find answers and solutions and peace of mind. In fact, they become an extension of your family. For more information about Salem Crossing, visit ASCSSeniorCare.com or call 812-883-1877. That's 812-883-1877.
Okay, we're back here at last. Going to be the last play of this first half. Salem Mull's going to inbound it. Long pass up to Embry. He kicks it over to Cheatwood, and nobody's going to get a shot. .2. That's got to be a tip.
It's got to be a tip.
It's .3 or less. It's got to be a tip.
Yeah. So I say we just catch it.
So Mull's going to throw it into KJ. He tries it. And he almost got it. What a great play by Embry. He nearly banked that in, Tom. That was about a 30-footer.
That was from the three-point line. Never come down with it.
That was a nice play. Even if it didn't go in, what a great effort to end the first half here.
Yes.
And the score is right back where we started, Tom, 25-25. We're tied at half in an exciting first half here in the first game of this first annual Cement City Classic. Salem fought back and got this thing closed. Looks like Shoals might want to run away with it a little bit.
Didn't happen.
But Salem kind of hung in there and showed a little grit and brought this thing back to even. And that's where we stand, 25-25 here in this opening game. We'll be right back. Welcome to the First Harrison Halftime Report. And this is the First Harrison Halftime Report here from Mitchell, Indiana, and the first annual Cement City Classic, Tom. Going to be a lot of good basketball played here today, and the Lions and the Jug Rocks are in a good one here.
Yeah, it's a good ball game to start the day off with. It's a barn burner, and I hope that we continue to play the way we're playing. And all you can ask is the last 3 minutes or 2 minutes of the game to still be in the game, to have a chance. And that's what we're looking. Hopefully, we'll be up by a few. And so you want scoring?
Yeah.
Right now for Shoals, Bridges has 4. Banks has 8. He made them 2 threes early, and we stepped out on him and then done a better job. McKibben has 6. Holman has 4, and Lentz has 2, and that rounds their scoring. And they're 3 of 5 from the foul line. They've got 5 turnovers, is what they've made. All right, for the Lions, the leading scorer is Wilcox. He's got 3. Cheatwood's the leading scorer. He's got 13. and KJ's got 9. We've had 3 guys score, which rounds out to the 25. And actually, listen to this. We're 6 of 7 from the foul line. What did we talk about earlier?
So we've gotten there more than our opponent, and we've made more than our opponent has attempted, which is always
good. So turnover-wise, we've got 7. Now, we had 5 in the first quarter. In the second quarter, we cleaned it up. We've only had 2. So we played much better in the second quarter, Rod, than what we did in the first.
Excellent job by Coach Nice and his staff to mix the defense up there, going to that 2-3 zone. I think that confused Shoals for 3 or 4 possessions, and then they figured it out with a play there where they ran a back screen and got a couple layups. Salem will fix that. I'm sure that's one thing that Salem will look at to correct at halftime. But I thought the zone was pretty effective. They cut down some of their dribble drive action that they were working well there in that first quarter.
Right. I want to interject one time. Keywood had 11 and Jackson Bruff had 2. So we made 2 free throws.
That's right. So we got 4 lines.
So we got 4 guys that have scored.
Which is better than the first quarter because I think it was Jaden Sheetwood in the first quarter.
We've done it all.
And, we've had a couple of games like that where we've only had 1 guy score in a quarter, so a little more balanced by the line. And nice to see KJ kind of come alive there and get some confidence. And we had some good help by Peyton coming in there, giving some good minutes there to spell some starters. So really good job by the young Lions there to bring this score back to tied, which is where we're at here at halftime, 25-25. This is the First Harrison Halftime Report. We're going to hear from our sponsor, and we'll be right back. This is Lions Basketball on WSOM.
Are you shopping for a new home or looking to refinance at today's interest rates? FirstHarrisonMortgage.com should be the next stop in your rate shop. It might just be your last. First Harrison Mortgage offers aggressive rates for first-time home buyers, as well as VA, FHA, USDA, and conventional mortgages. You can even get pre-qualified now to know how much home you can afford. Visit FirstHarrisonMortgage.com today. Equal housing lender.
All right, we're back here live. Mitchell High School, the first annual Team City Classic, Tom, and a classic game to start this day off. First meeting between these 2 schools that I can remember in basketball. Shoals is a non-football school. They're a member of the Blue Chip Conference, so there's a lot of 1 and 2A schools in that conference. But a good basketball conference for sure. I know you've got, I think, North Knox, South Knox in there.
Lagodi.
I think, yes, they are in there.
Lagodi and Bar Reed.
Yes.
Oh, my.
Yes.
To be in that conference.
So really good basketball conference there. And Salem showed a lot of grit there in that first half, Tom. I was very impressed with the young Lions, the way that they handled getting down. I didn't see anybody hanging their head or anybody getting upset. Everybody just kind of got back after a little bit.
Well, I think, Rod, what changed the flow of this game was Coach Nice did a fantastic job because we were getting beat off a dribble in our man, so he went to 2-3 zone. And the 2-3 zone has really slowed down Shoals, and it got us back in the ball game.
It did.
So that was a very good coaching move by Coach Nice. And, as long as we can check Banks and number 4, Bridges, because those seem to be the 2 guys that want to shoot threes, I think we'll be fine, and it'll play out well for us in the second half.
Well, the last couple of possessions that Shoals had against that zone, they ran a back screen there on our middle guy in that 2-3 and got a nice layup. And I know that's something that Coach is obviously going to see, and he's going to correct that. But I like the idea of mixing defenses between man and zone based upon personnel that they might have in the game. And then you could throw that 1-3-1 in there some to give a little different.
So what he did is that last possession that Shoals had, and this is a great coaching move, we had played 1-3-1 the entire first half.
And he threw them
a different look at that last possession, and they ended up with a turnover. So that was a great job by Coach Nice. One thing as far as foul trouble, we do have 3 guys with 2 fouls. They have 1 person with 2 fouls. So not really anybody in any extreme foul trouble. So
Sheetwood has 2. KJ, has he committed a foul yet? He has not.
No. So we've got Dean's got 2, Bruff's got 2, and Cheatwood's got 2.
So leading scorer has a little potential foul trouble. Just depends on how the start of this second half goes. But and Salem can also limit some of that foul trouble if they stay in that zone a little bit. Sometimes that's going to cut down on the ball pressure foul that you get where a kid makes an individual move to the basket.
The only thing about a zone, and a zone's not bad, but a lot of times you get a long kick, and it's a little bit harder to rebound on a 2-3 zone when you're in it because you got to find somebody and check them. Whereas with your man-to-man,
you know who you're boxing out.
Yeah, you already know who you're boxing out. So we'll have to pay attention to her rebounding.
Okay, this is the First Harrison halftime report here. Salem and Shoals locked up in a good one here. Just about 3 minutes before the second half will begin here, and we're going to take time out to hear from our sponsor. This is Lions Basketball on the Sports Authority, WSLM.
Are you shopping for a new home or looking to refinance at today's interest rates? FirstHarrisonMortgage.com should be the next stop in your rate shopping. It might just be your last. First Harrison Mortgage offers aggressive rates for first-time home buyers as well as VA, FHA, USDA, and conventional mortgages. You can even get pre-qualified now to know how much home you can afford. Visit FirstHarrisonMortgage.com today. Equal housing lender.
Okay, we're back here on the First Harrison halftime report. Salem and Shoals tied at 25 at halftime. The Lady Lions got a big win over the New Albany Bulldogs last week. Yes, that was on the road. That was a nice win for the Lady Lions. I think that's their third win of the year.
Third win, not bad, not bad.
Kind of a slow start for the Lady Lions, but I think they're playing a lot better basketball as of late.
Yeah.
And that's good because their sectional usually starts about 2 weeks before the boys.
Yes, it does.
So they are hopefully going to be playing their best basketball about the time sectional comes around. And I think their sectional draw will be I think it's the week before the first sectional game. So, we've got probably 3 weeks prior to that sectional draw. But those games will be brought to you on WSLM as well when the Lions get into postseason action.
Hopefully they're peaking at the right time. Coach Hickey's a great coach. Several sectional titles. So he's not new to this. It's something he's had a lot of experience with. And he's got the girls, sounds like, pointing in the right direction. So.
Yeah, Lady Lions had about a 6-year run there where they were one of the best teams in this part of the state, and then of course they made that state championship game. Just had a heartbreaking loss. I went up to that game. That was a special season for the Lady Lions.
Right.
And it's hard to maintain that type of level of basketball at any level in this day and age. Whenever this isn't college, you don't have the transfer portal, but kids can go at any school they want to go to now, basically. So it changes coaching a lot.
Right. Well, you can recruit, basically. And I don't know if you believe in this, but I think the further south you go towards the river, the more recruiting there is that goes on in high school basketball.
Yeah. It just makes it really tough, compared to the era whenever we played where, you pretty much had to go to school where you live.
Right.
That's not the case anymore.
Yeah.
So it's changed the landscape of high school basketball. But I still think this is the most pure athletic sport left. With the high school athletics.
You can't beat it.
No.
Can't beat it, Rod.
You can't.
And you got young guys out here competing as hard as they can compete. And there's just something to say about being able to run out onto the floor with your school, your school name across your jersey and your number on the back, and that's just doesn't get any better than this.
Okay, that's going to do it for the First Harrison halftime report. I want to thank our sponsor, First Harrison Bank, for that great sponsorship. And we're ready to start this second half here. The score tied at 25.
And I tell you, Roger, the commercials are clear, sounding good. We just thank our sponsors, and it means a lot to be able to have the support.
Looks like Shoals is going to get the ball here to start the second half. Salem looks like has their original starters. They do, and I believe Shoals does as well. So we're underway, 25-25. Salem's back to man-to-man in this possession. There's the ball to McKibben. Picks his dribble up, kicks it back out to Holman. Jug Rock's way out high.
Yeah, they're out high. They're a drive.
There's a drive right to the basket by number 2. Takes that strong and scored. He isolated Jackson.
Yeah,
took it right to the basket.
I think they're doing an ISO and taking advantage of the open lanes and just driving.
Well, that's the first basket of the second half, and Shoals with 2-point lead over the line. So
they're in a 1-3-1.
Shoals is giving the line some of what they were doing now. They're in a 1-3-1. There's Wilcox with it now, trapped. Nearly turned it over, kicks it back up to Cheatwood. Over to Mull on the right side. Let's see how the line attack this 1-3-1.
Being patient.
Mull with it, over to Cheatwood, top of the key.
We got to find the creases in the zone. And
it should be on that baseline. Yep, there's a kick. Going to be a kick by Shoals. Salem will retain possession. Just underway in the second half. 7:05 to go in this third quarter.
I love playing against the zone because there's creases and open spots, and if you're a shooter, your eyes light up. You just go to the open the open areas, and he can shoot.
Let's see if the Lions can get Cheatwood in one of those areas. There's going to be an offensive foul called. I don't know who they're calling that on. That was away from the ball. It's on KJ. That's going to be his first. We just talked about that, and he picks up his first here in about a minute into this third quarter. So 27-25, Shoals with a 2-point lead.
All right, let's not lose touch with this. Let's get a stop and get a bucket.
Looks like Salem's going to stay man here. Bridges with the ball on the right side. Back cut there by Shoals, and nobody open. Top of the key there. There's Kibbin. Big jump step.
That's
Kicks it back out to Holman.
something they allow nowadays.
Back over to Bridges. A lot of patience by Shoals here.
They're looking to go one on the wings.
We're having trouble helping. There's a good job by Moles. He stopped that penetration and forced the Shoals player to kick it back out.
Yep.
Holman with the ball. 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. It's a long possession here.
Yeah, it is.
Mole gets beat off the dribble, tries to recover. Banks takes it up, and he's going to make that.
Yeah, we
check that Bridges.
That's Bridges.
I think we're going to have to get back to that zone.
That's what I was getting ready to say, Raj. We need to get back into the zone.
So a 4-0 run here by Shoals out of the halftime to take a 4-point lead. There's Wilcox with the ball. He's trapped in the corner. Nearly threw it away. There's Cheatwood, and he threw it away. Trying to get to KJ, just a bad angle. There's going to be a layup good. That's a 6-0 run there. That bounces by Holman.
He's got 4 in this quarter so far.
So 31-25 now. 6-point lead for Shoals. They're staying in that 1-3-1. Salem having a little difficulty figuring out how they want to attack this. That's a good way to do it right there. There's a lob underneath the KJ. He throws it up. Missed the layup. Jackson Bruff tried to tip it. He tipped it over to McKillen. And Shoals with the ball. Salem yet to score in the second half. 5:16 to go in the third quarter.
They spread the floor. They're almost like in a 4 corners. They're just isolating, doing an ISO, and letting their guards go one-on-one.
There goes Bridges. Fadeaway jump shot. Rolls out. Rebound by Cheatwood.
We got numbers.
Cheatwood pushes it up the floor, and he decides to pull it back out to Adam. Over to Wilcox. Had a 3, passed it up, and the ball's knocked off the Shoals player. Out of bounds. Salem's going to get it. Here comes Evan Lloyd.
Evan Lloyd, he's coming in to shoot.
He's going to check in for Jackson Bruff. Lloyd's going to throw it in to Mole.
Evan's a shooter, and that's why they've inserted him to step in those gaps, those open areas, and knock down threes.
31-25, Shoals with a 6-point lead. We were tied at half. 4:49 to go here in the third quarter. Cheatwood with the ball. There's a wide-open 3, and he rolled it in.
Got it.
Good shooter's touch there by Cheatwood.
It was.
31-28, so that gets the Lions on the board in the second half.
The Ironwood time.
Let's see if Salem goes back to the zone. No, they're going to stay man.
Stay man.
Here's McKibben with the ball now. Good shot fake. He's going to be fouled.
That's going to be on Wilcox, I think.
Nope, they got Lloyd with it. It's the second personal of the third quarter for the Lions.
That's his first.
Kind of inbounds pass.
Banks is trying to post up KJ. They
and he's got it underneath. That should have been an offensive foul.
Yeah, that should be.
It's going to be.
Yeah, he cleared out and made room with his lower shoulder.
He dropped that shoulder right in front of the official. He's standing on that baseline.
We've seen it from up here.
So there's going to be a player control foul against Shoals. That's their first in the second half.
That's his first.
4:23 to go. Salem's cut that lead in half, 31-28.
Let's get a bucket.
Looks like Shoals going to stay in that 1-3-1. See if they can't find KJ underneath
Looking
there.
for Lloyd in the corner.
He probably had him and missed him. There's Cheatwood with the ball now. Coach Nice upset they didn't find KJ. He was open down there. They missed him. Mole with the ball now. Kicks it over to Cheatwood. He was wide open. Surprised he didn't take that shot. Over to Mole. There's KJ. Goes to the baseline. Up strong and gets fouled.
Good take, big guy. Good take.
That was a good job of a good shot fake. Started with a good shot fake, and then he put him on the floor really aggressive and went to the basket.
Good drive.
So 3:56 to go in the third quarter. 31-28 Shoals with a 3-point lead. KJ's at the line for 2 for the Lions.
All right, he eyes it. Flies it.
Got it in. Got another.
It rolled that cry. That was a crier. It rolled in.
Soft rims here, Mitchell. One more now for Romero Embry.
Eyes it. Flies it. That's good.
And he got it. 2 for 2 in that trip. So that cuts the lead to 1. 3:56 to go in the third quarter. Salem's cut that lead down to 1. Little 5-0 run by the Lions.
Nice recovery for Salem. Thought there for a minute they was going to run out on this third quarter on us.
Salem stays in man, and just a layup. Block! Good block by Embry as he got in there and deflected that ball to himself. He gets the ball now. That's one way to cut the penetration down. Yep. You can block shots like that.
Good block, and he didn't get called for foul, which was good. He kept his hands high, Rod, and didn't slap down on the ball.
Looks like Shoals switched back to man now. Mull with it on the right
side. Got a mismatch.
Really trying to get to KJ. There is a mismatch.
There's a mismatch.
There's Cheatwood. He's going to go up strong, and he fouled no good, but he's going to shoot two.
Good take there, Cheatwood.
Nice take. Nice draw for some contact. Almost made that shot, though. That's 3 team fouls now on Shoals.
Who's that on? 33?
That's McKibben. So 3:15 now. Clock stopped. Cheatwood has 2 for the Lions. First one in the air.
Got it.
Ties it up. 31-31. Looks like Salem has a chance here for their first lead in the second half. It's been a game of runs.
Yes, it has. He eyes it. Flies it.
Got it. So Salem takes the lead back. 32-31. Nice little run by the Lions.
Lions have scored some unanswered points here in a row, and looks like momentum shifted.
Uncle Mo in the house.
Yes, he is.
Lions are going to, looks like they're staying man.
Man-to-man.
Holman with the ball over to Banks. He dribbles. Kicks it back out to Holman. There's McKibben. Little running one-hander. No good. Offensive rebound and a shot up. And it rolls in. He threw it over his head.
He threw that over his head. Didn't even look.
Yeah.
That was one of them. Look at what I found.
Shaw scores. Once again, Lions got to get on the offensive glass, or get on the defensive glass. Limit those shots.
Yes.
Lloyd with the ball now. For the Lions. Dribbles back out to Mull. Adam almost pulled it.
Yeah, he about traveled.
Pivot foot. He didn't. Back to Mull. There's KJ. Still got a mismatch.
We got a mismatch. He's got 8 inches height on this guy.
Mull with the ball now, trying to get things. KJ's got to be a little more aggressive and try to establish the position. Let's see if he's going to come up and give a high screen here. There's Wilcox with it now. Back to Cheatwood. High screen by KJ. And a turnover. Well, nearly turned over. Wilcox with it. He shoots. And in and out. Good try by Mull to keep it alive. And here comes Shoals. Shoals with a 1-point lead. 33-32. 1:56 to go in the third quarter. McKibben, long 3. No good. Rebound by Embry. Mull with it now.
Almost got to take it away, didn't he?
Fast basketball game. We're at 1:40 to go in this third quarter. Shoals with a 1-point lead. Shoals back to man defense. Lloyd with the ball to Wilcox.
They got Banks back on KJ.
That's exactly what we want. The ball's down there. And they're doubling. It's going to be a jump ball. That's going to be Shoals' ball. Check that.
Point our way.
I thought we got the ball to start the second half.
We did.
Okay.
They made, you know what?
Anyway, the ball's thrown in.
We'll take it.
There's Cheatwood coming off a long screen. Back to Lloyd. Back to Cheatwood.
They've scouted Lloyd well because they're not letting him pull the trigger on those threes.
Yeah, they're going to put a little ball pressure on him. Cheatwood now. Over to Mull. Hard bounce pass underneath, thrown away, and that's a steal.
That's a foul.
And then a foul on Wilcox. That's his third, I believe. So 1:12 to go in the third quarter. 33-32. Shoals with that 1-point lead. Braxton Dean's
getting ready to come in for Wilcox.
So Mitchell's going to have it here. Back and forth. Two runs in this third quarter has pretty much been the game.
Yeah. It's went by fast. It's flying by.
Shoals on a 6-0 run. The Lions went on a 7-0 run. Banks with it. Kicks out to Shaw. 3-pointer. Good.
Got it.
Boy, he looked like he wanted to shoot that one.
Yeah, he did. To shoot that 3 ball.
36-32. 4-point lead now for Shoals. Under a minute to go. 50 seconds in this third quarter. Mull with the ball now on the right wing to Lloyd. There's Braxton Dean. He goes hard to the basket, puts it up, no good, gets his rebound. Tries to go back up, throws it up, no good, no foul. Then Shoals with the rebound. 35 seconds to go.
Good take by Braxton. Little contact, I think.
But I think he was expecting contact.
Yeah.
Nevertheless, Shoals with the ball. Let's see if they hold here. 23 to go in the first half, or check that third quarter. Shoals with a 4-point lead. They're going to hold it out, it looks like.
Got Mull guarding Bridges.
Holman with the ball now for the Jug Rock. They kick it over the bridges, and he's fouled.
Yeah.
Salem had one to give.
Yeah, one to give. That's good. Good strategy. That's Moles first.
7.2, 36-32. Shoals going to have it here, and we're getting the substitution. Wilcox going to check in. For Lloyd, a little more height there, maybe guard day inbound.
A little more height, a little more quickness.
Well, here we go. 7.2. Shoals throws it in. There's Banks. Shot fake on KJ. Takes it up. Missed it. Another rebound by Shoals and a jump ball. That should be Shoals. That's two big offensive rebounds for Holman. He's kind of stuck in there.
He's scrapping.
Check that with Shaw. And we got a timeout called by Shoals here. 36-32, 1.3 to go in this third quarter. We're going to take a quick break. This is WSOM Lions basketball.
If you're looking for a church in the area to spend your Christmas season, try Turning Point Church at 899 West McLean Avenue in Scottsburg. Come see Pastor John Jackson and the congregation at Turning Point, a place for second chances and new beginnings. There'll be a candlelight service on December the 20th for the community at 6:30 p.m. and Christmas service at 10 a.m. on December the 24th. Regular services are on Sundays at 10 a.m., Tuesday prayer time at 7 p.m., and Wednesdays at 6:30 p.m. Check them out on Facebook, YouTube, and online at turningpointchurchscottsburg.com for upcoming events, class times, and more. Also, Turning Point will be having a food giveaway for the community on December the 11th and 18th from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Okay, 1.3 to go, Tom. Not a lot of time for Shoals here. He's got a chance maybe for one pass.
They're going to hit 25, 25, looking through the three.
And he threw it away. And that's the way the third quarter is going to end. 36-32, Shoals with a 4-point lead. Didn't get a shot off there. That's good for Salem.
Right, because he was open for a minute.
He was. So we're going to be right back here to bring you this fourth quarter here in a tight ball game from Mitchell, Indiana. 36-32, Shoals with the lead. We'll be right back.
Drew and Jonathan Scott here to tell you that American Family Insurance is committed to protecting your dream home so that your family has a place to share laughs, celebrations, and milestones, which is why their new homeowner discount rewards customers who have purchased a new home in the last 3 years with a discount on their homeowner's policy. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
Contact Rodney Bruff, agent at Rodney S. Bruff Agency Incorporated, 812-277-1400 today.
Discount and savings amounts and eligibility will vary. Some restrictions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, its operating company, 6,000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin. Products not available in every state.
Things change. Insurance should, too. Jason can help to see if you're covered for life's constant changes. Call Jason Bettmeyer, your Washington County agent, at 812-883-2995 or visit infarmbureau.com.
Okay, we're back here to start this fourth quarter here. 36-32, Tom. Lions scored 7 points, and it was on a 7-0 run in that third quarter.
Yeah, they scored 11, and we scored 7. We had two guys score that quarter. KJ made 2 free throws, and Cheatwood made a 3, and then he made 2 free throws. So we got to get other people involved.
Salem's going to get the ball to start the fourth quarter. Cheatwood's going to throw it into Mole. Mole, Cheatwood, Dean, KJ, and Wilcox on the floor for the Lions. Look like Mitchell's back to that 1-3-1 half-court zone. Lions had some trouble with that. I think they're going to probably play that a lot here in this fourth quarter.
I think so.
Cheatwood with it now. They trap him over.
They're trapping him.
And he's probably going to have to call timeout. Coach Knight does call timeout. Good timeout there. Keep the possession. Don't want to turn it over at this point in the ball game. So 7:42 to go in the third. That's a 30-second timeout. We'll be right back. This is Lions basketball on WSOM.
You're looking for the best Mexican food? Stop in today at El Camino in Salem. And don't forget to stop in before the game or come in up until 10 p.m. on Friday or Saturday. Come in during lunch for great specials during the week starting at just $5.65. The Speedy Gonzalez for $5.65. A taco lunch, $5.65. The quesadilla or enchilada lunch for just $5.65. Or try your choice of lunch fajitas for $9.95. Or the burrito cepada. New menu coming soon at El Camino in Salem. And they're hiring servers. Weekly specials include Tuesday's taco special. Buy 3, get 1 free. And Sundays, kids' meals are half price. Whether you stop in before or after the game, El Camino's is something for everyone in the family. Open till 10 p.m. on Friday and Saturday.
Okay, Lions throw it back in here. Looks like Shoals in that 1-3-1. Got to keep it out of that deep corner, Tom. Got to keep it out of that coffin corner. They're going to trap down there. And the ball's going to be turned over. Kind of a lazy pass by Cheatwood, and there's going to be a layup. And it rolled out. No foul calls. Offensive rebound and a foul. Good job there by Banks to run the floor. He got the offensive rebound. He's going to go to the line for 2 here.
That's going to get Jackson Bruff off the bench and back into the game.
Another turnover on the lines. Costly up time there for that to happen.
That's unforced. That's an unforced error.
The Banks at the line for 2. First free throw, no good. Yeah, Tom, I think the way to attack this 1-3-1 is get it in the short corner right there. Run that back guy, make him run a lot. Get it in the short corner right there. Then you can either shoot or look for the backside there on that. Let's see if Salem can make some adjustments. Banks missed both, and there's an offensive rebound, and Banks going to shoot a 3. And he got it. Those are the kind that will kill you right there.
That killed us.
39-32, 7-point lead. That's the ties the largest lead by Shoals. Ball dribbles down into that corner and then throws it back out to Cheatwood.
We're having trouble with this 1-3-1.
We're having a lot of trouble with it. Ball with the ball now. He's dribbling on the left side. There's Cheatwood, wide open 3. No good. In and out. Rebound by McKibben. He kicked it to Holman now.
They're going to air out the basketball. They're going to be patient. We're going to have to ball pressure Raj and get pressure on the ball and get some 5-second counts going.
There's Banks with it again. That's a mismatch. He takes that scores. 9-point lead now. Another spurt here for Shoals. 41-32. 6:28 to go in the fourth quarter. Ball with the ball. Shoals going to stay in that 1-3-1.
We can't just stand out there and pass it on the wings. We got to pass and cut.
And there's a steal by Shoals. Another bad pass behind the back. Layup. In and out, no good. Tipped out of bounds, going to stay Shoals ball. Another turnover by the Lions.
Yeah.
A lot of difficulty there handling that zone by Shoals.
Yeah.
2 more substitutions now for the Lions. Lloyd back in and Bruff. Salem's going to go to a 2-3 here. Wouldn't be surprised if the Lions stay in that 2-3 if Shoals just doesn't pull it right out.
Oh, they will. Wentz has entered into the game for Shoals.
So 6:09 to go in this ballgame. 41-32, the largest lead by either team.
Right.
Lions stay in that 2-3.
Well, see, he'd have shot that earlier, but now they're going to take time off the clock.
McKibben gets fouled by Mull. That's 2 fouls on the Lions in the fourth quarter. Foul was on the floor. Shoals going to throw it in. 6:02 in the fourth quarter. Lions got to get some stops and some buckets on the end of a 9-point deficit here. Shoals inbounds it. There's Banks. Thought about a 3. He pulls it back out, though. Salem's in man. They're going to have to come out and put pressure on the ball. Bruff does. They're spreading the floor. Holman's got it now for the Jug Rocks to McKibben.
You know, we got fouls to give. We can be super aggressive.
Still a lot of time to go in this game. There's a crazy shot. Almost went in. Offensive rebound by Shoals. That's going to be off of Shoals, out of bounds. Salem's going to get it. Once again, Salem giving up an offensive rebound.
Yeah.
And it's not like that they're dominating the board, but they just get them at the right opportunity.
We were fortunate at that point in time, Roger. We didn't give up another bucket on an offensive rebound. And the ball just skirted out of bounds, and we got possession of it, which is a good thing.
Ball with it now.
They're not guarding him at all.
No, they're not going to guard him. There's Cheatwood. They're definitely going to come out on him. There's Adam with it. Kicks over to Lloyd. 3 in the air. No good. Long. Way long. Rebound by Shoals. Holman with the ball now.
They spread
over
the
the
floor.
left.
They're basically in like a 4 corners type of deal, and they're just going to pass and cut, look for back cuts.
Bridges with it. Over to Banks.
It's like they're kind of running like the wheel play.
And right there's the wheel. He caught it, puts it up, and he's got it. He fouls. McKibben, they ran that to perfection.
Yeah,
there.
they did.
And they have extended this lead out to 11, 12.
That was on KJ. That's his second.
And the free throw line to McKibben. Good.
Got it.
Got a timeout called by Salem. 4:52 to go in this game. 45-32. Salem was down.
Yeah, we played a half of the fourth quarter, not scored yet.
We'll be right back here. Lions basketball on WSLN.
After a joint surgery, injury, or illness, Meadowview and Salem Crossing are the best choices for helping you recover. Our Moving Forward rehabilitation program offers a full range of therapies. We're here to help you return home safely with the skills you need to live life on your own terms. Meadowview and Salem Crossing, two great options for your rehabilitation. To learn more, visit asccare.com or call 888-996-8272.
Drew and Jonathan Scott here to tell you that American Family Insurance is committed to protecting your dream home so that your family has a place to share laughs, celebrations, and milestones, which is why their new homeowner discount rewards customers who have purchased a new home in the last 3 years with a discount on their homeowner's policy. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
Contact Rodney Bruff, agent at Rodney S. Bruff Agency Incorporated at 812-277-1400 today.
Discount and savings amounts and eligibility will vary. Some restrictions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, its operating company, 6,000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin. Products not available in every state.
Okay, we're back here live. Everything going right for Shoals and everything going wrong for the Lions right now, Tom.
We've yet to score this quarter. It's been one of those droughts. Yeah, that's it. You said it.
Okay, so we're going to inbound it now.
Shockey's in the game.
Peyton Shockey in the game. He's going to bring it up for the Lions. 4:48 to go in this game. Salem trails by 12, 44-32.
They changed the score from 45 to 32 to 44 to 32. So one of those shots they must have counted as a 3. This must have been a 2.
Shoals back to man now. They changed their defense up. Ball nearly stolen away by Shoals, out of bounds off Shoals.
Shockey was trying to get it. What Peyton does a real good job of is he looks to the post. They're trying to get it inside, which is the right idea.
Sheewood throws it into Shockey over to Lloyd. And that ball's stolen away. Just another lazy pass by Lloyd. The ball taken up. No good, though, by Shoals, and a rebound by Lloyd. He gets it back. Pushes up the floor, picks the dribble up, throws it over to Shockey. Good pass. Fleetwood, and there's going to be a steal, but a foul.
Number 2's flexing. I don't know what that was about, but he was a flexing.
Like that might have been a clean steal, but they're going to call a foul on Shoals.
It was on him. That may be the reason he was doing it.
So that's the first personal foul on Shoals in the third quarter. Or fourth quarter. Salem with 3. 4:15 to go in this game. Salem's basketball.
We can be aggressive and maybe pick up a few fouls because we don't want to end the game and have to foul a bunch.
Shockey with the ball. Threw it to Braxton Dean, who went up in the air. He was underneath the basket. He couldn't shot.
Caught the bad spot.
Down. Yeah. That's where you got to recognize where you're at on the floor. Those markings mean things on the floor.
Wyatt Chastain's getting ready to come in the ball game.
So Wyatt's first appearance in the basketball game today. Shoals with the basketball. Another turnover by the Lions. 44-32. Little full court press now here by the Lions, trying to make something happen, and Ball steals it. Shot fake, throws it up. Man, he was hammered.
Number 3, which was Shaw, hammered him pretty good. And Ball being the quarterback just shook it off.
Got him kind of in a half clothesline.
Mull just shook him off.
So Adams, first opportunity to get on the scoring chart today. Left-handed free throw is in the air.
Banked it in.
The count.
Well, and the bank is open.
44-32.
The bank is open.
It is open. It's a Wednesday.
It's open.
4 minutes exactly to go in this ball game. 44-33. Salem down 11. Still a lot of time to go, Tom. Not in panic mode yet.
No, not in panic mode.
Second free throw's no good.
Got to get
stopped. Got to get some baskets. Salem now in this full court press. And they break it. Shoals breaks it. And it's back out to Bridges. Alley-oop pass to McKibben, throws it up good.
Yeah, he left it.
The backside.
Somebody left the backside, yeah.
Wyatt Chastain throws it. KJ, long 3. And in and out, no good. And a rebound. No travel. They called it travel.
They called travel.
They called travel. Banks with the rebound, and then he kind of spun around and drug his pivot foot. So a turnover on Shoals, 46-33, 13-point lead. 3:30 to go.
Got to go quick. Got to go quick.
Chastain, there's KJ with it now.
Drive on it.
They're kind of clearing out for him. He can probably take it.
Yeah, he could have took it.
There's Cheatwood. Puts his dribble up over the Mull. For Chastain in the left corner.
Got to go, guys. We got to go.
Back out. And we got an offensive foul called on KJ. It's going to be the 4th on the Lions. That's his third. 3:15 to go in the game. Salem down by 13. Full court pressure now by the Lions. And the ball's almost stolen away. Good job by the Lions. Put pressure on the ball. And we got a foul.
That's on Jackson Bruff.
It's going to be bonus now for Shoals for the last 3:08 of this game. So they're going to have to hit free throws because Salem's going to put them there.
Yeah.
Salem's going to have to try to extend this game out if they want to have a chance to win.
Well, that's a strategy we're going to have to employ right here because, 13 points with 3:08 to go is a pretty large deficit.
Especially with no shot clock.
Yeah.
First free throw's good. That's number 1 shooting for Shoals. That's Lentz. 5'11" junior, and he missed the second one. Rebound by Bruff over the Mole. 47-33, 3 minutes to go, and there's a turnover by Salem. Just caught the ball in the baseline and just let it roll off the hand.
Yep.
3:02 now. 47-33, full court pressure by Salem. Mole and Chastain try to trap. And Shoals breaks the pressure, throws it underneath the bank. Brings it back out. They're not even looking at the basket.
No, not looking to score.
Bridges with it now. Going to make Salem foul. Salem's going to have to come out. They can't get a quick turnover.
We're in man-to-man now.
Bridges is dribbling it around.
Yep,
yeah,
they're not
in a stall game. Somebody's going to have to come out and commit a foul here. Hopping with it, he just dribbles out. Mold's putting some pressure on him now. And there's the foul. On KJ.
Yeah.
So 2 shots coming here for Shoals.
He's got 4. That was one of them routes where he kind of just got caught in no man's land.
He's going to send Bridges to the line. Shoals, 47-33, 2:26 to go in this game. Salem in a hole here. First free throw, no good. One more coming for Bridges. And he shoots, and he got it. 48-33, 15-point lead for Shoals.
They're 6 of 12 from the line.
2:24 to go in this game. Chastain with it. And a foul there. They've got a couple to get.
No, I think that's on us. That's on KJ.
Oh, they call that a moving screen?
I guess.
I didn't see that. I just saw Cheatwood get bumped pretty hard.
Yeah.
So he just fouled out of the game.
Yep.
KJ just fouled out. Braxton Dean's going to get up and check in. And Cheatwood's coming out. Guess that's defense. So Shoals going to inbound at 2:17 to go. Big lead here for them. They pull it right back out.
They're trapped in the corner.
McKibben with it now. Salem all over the place. Got a timeout. Coach called timeout there just in time. So with 2:09 to go in this game, 48-33, Salem down by 15. We're going to take a quick timeout. This is Lions basketball on WSLM.
New babies, sports physicals, 3D mammograms, primary care, pediatrics, oncology, advanced orthopedics, lung screenings, and surgery. From providing community health services to performing the most innovative procedures, the exceptional doctors, nurses, and staff at SNEC have been caring for friends, families, and neighbors for over 100 years. SNEC. Healthy together.
SNEC is the only Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services 5-star hospital in South Central Indiana.
Okay, we're back here, Lions basketball, WSLM. 48-33, Salem down by 15 in this opening game of the Cement City Classic from Mitchell High School. Mitchell inbounds it, and we got a quick foul.
Quick foul on Adam Bull.
We really shouldn't be upset with 2 fouls right now.
We got a foul.
I mean, I think your strategy is to do this for about 3 or 4 possessions if you can get some misses and then scoring opportunities. And if not, you might want to call the dogs off a little bit.
Yeah.
Salem got another game to play here in about an hour and a half. McKibben is the line. First free throw is no good.
No good.
They're not a very good free throw shooting team, Tom. 48-33, 2:07. One more for McKibben. Salem's got Mole, Chastain, Wilcox, Dean, and Jackson Bruff on
Got
the
that
score.
one.
He hit the second one. So 49-33 now. They've extended that lead out. Largest of the game.
Got to go, guys. Can't just stand around. We got to push it up.
Ball with the ball now. Like they're back in that 1-3-1. So we've got to get some shots up here. Wilcox with it, throws it to Dean. Takes out for a foul. See, he was in a much better position there on the floor to catch that ball. And that just comes from experience and playing and just understanding the game of basketball. So Braxton at the line. He's not scored yet this afternoon. First free throw is no good. Cheatwood checks back in for Chastain. All right. Braxton with one more. He eyes it. Buys it. Got it. And he got that one. So Braxton gets in the scorebook. We're 12 and 15 from the line. We just, need to get there more. 49-34. Salem trying to apply some pressure here, see if they can get a quick steal. If not, probably a foul. McKibben with it. He's triple teamed. Throws it over. There's a wide open layup. Good by Banks. Yeah, they executed that pretty well. 51-34, 17-point lead now for Shoals. There's Wilcox, long three. In and out, no good. Rebound by Banks. Knocked out of bounds by Dean. It's going to be Shoals basketball. 17-point lead here, Tom, and this was a 4-point game at the end of the third quarter. 2 points in this quarter. One of those, yeah. It's just, whenever you get in that basketball desert where you're in a drought. Right. It just makes it difficult when you're having trouble scoring points anyway. Man, there's probably a travel. That's a travel. Yeah. A turnover against Shoals. I've got them for these are unofficial. I've got them for 7. They've taken better care of the basketball. And I've got us for 13, 14. Well, that's a turnover ratio. We've committed about twice as many. Probably more. I might have missed a few. It's unofficial. Ball with it. He's going to bring it down, dribble across the 10-second line. And Coach Nice wants a timeout to talk about a couple things. So we're going to take a timeout here to hear from a couple of our sponsors. This is Salem Lions Basketball on WSLM.
Things change. Insurance should too. Jason can help to see if you're covered for life's constant changes. Call Jason Petmeyer, your Washington County agent, at 812-883-2995 or visit infarmbureau.com.
Drew and Johnson Scott here to tell you that American Family Insurance is committed to protecting your dream home so that your family has a place to share laughs, celebrations, and milestones, which is why their new homeowner discount rewards customers who have purchased a new home in the last 3 years with a discount on their homeowner's policy. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
Contact Rodney Bruff, agent at Rodney S. Bruff Agency Incorporated, 812-277-1400 today.
Discount and savings amounts and eligibility will vary. Some restrictions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6,000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin. Products not available in every state.
Okay, we're back here. 1:13 to go in this basketball game. Salem down by 17 to Shoals. Ball with the ball now, dribbles to the left side. Kicks it out to Cheatwood. Shot fake, long three-pointer, in and out, no good. Check that defensive rebound and a quick foul. Let them have a jump ball. Jump ball. And that's going to be Shoals. Well, that's their possession. On the alternating possession. Salem 2-2-1 full court pressure here. Trying to create a quick steal. Ball went for the ball, nearly had it. About had it. And McKibben, 2-on-1. That's going to be an easy layup. Blocked. Blocked by Jackson Bruff. And then we turned it over. Threw it out of bounds. Great play by Jackson Bruff. He elevated it and batted that down, but then we turned around and throw it away. 51-34, 49.7 to go. And the benches are emptying here. 5 new players coming in for Salem. Peyton Shockey, Aiden Short, Karis Moore, and Landon Irwin. Irwin is into the game. And I believe that's Albertson. Albertson's in there too, yeah. Okay, so the last 49 seconds, going to have to Salem Jason Now it looks like Shoals has emptied their bench too, and there's a turnover.
Turnover right off the bat.
Short with the basketball now for the Lions. He brings it up, and he's going to dribble in almost to the basket. Throws it back out to Peyton Shockey, who drives down. Throws up a crazy shot. Ain't going to have a jump ball.
Going to have a jump ball.
I believe that'll be the line.
A lot of contact on that. But
30.6, 51-34, Salem on the deep end of a 17-point.
I never thought it'd be this way at half.
Well, we got some confusion here. We got the scorekeeper ringing the buzzer.
Maybe we got somebody one down in the book. They're looking. Ray Opals are looking. Official scores books are looking.
So Salem's going to have to regroup here for this 3 p.m. game against Franklin County, Tom. They're going to have about an hour and a half break.
Right.
Go over some things.
We're good to go.
Shockey inbounds it to Albertson. Kicks it out. Long three-pointer by Short. Is Short no good. And there's a rebound by Shoals.
Shoals on the board.
We're going to bring it up the floor here. Let's see if they attempt a shot. 18 seconds to go.
Albertson applying good pressure.
And Shoals throws it away. Got some JV players that aren't on the roster here, Tom, so kind of hard to pick up some of these Shoals players.
We got this brochure that they gave us and got some names not on there.
11 seconds to go. This will be the final possession for the Lions. Shockey throws up a shot, no good. 5 seconds to go, Albertson. There's Karis Moore. Throws it back out. That's the way this one's going to end. 51-34. Shoals with a big win in this opening game of the first annual Cement City Classic for Mitchell High School on a night where the Lions just had another scoring drought. 2 points in that fourth quarter, and it just makes it hard to dig yourself out of those deep holes that Salem seems to get themselves into.
Shoals evens their record on the year to 5-5, and we dropped to 1-7.
So there'll be another game here in just a few minutes. We're going to take a quick timeout here. This is Lions basketball on WSLM. Welcome to the McDonald's postgame show. Okay, welcome back to the McDonald's postgame show here on WSLM. Salem Lions basketball. Salem falls in the opening game of the first annual Cement City Classic from Mitchell High School to the Shoals Jug Rock by 17. Tom is figuring up some stats here as second game here on the schedule is between the home team Mitchell and White River Valley. That'll be a tip here in about 9 minutes if they're not given a whole lot of warm-up time between games and keep this schedule moving. Salem will play the third game this afternoon. That's an approximate 3 p.m. tip, and that'll be against Franklin County. We'll be off the air. We'll take a short break here. We'll come back on and get a pregame show here. So check back with us in about an hour to see if we'll have that second game finished up where Salem can be ready to tip off. And we are joined now by Salem head coach Jalen Knight. And Coach, just another one of those games where you score 2 points in the fourth quarter, you get one of those scoring droughts, and it's hard to dig yourself out of those holes.
Yeah, one of those things. I don't know how many turnovers we ended up with, but
we've got you for 14, but I think you probably had 4 or 5 more. I think you're around 20.
Yeah, and just turn the ball over and running stuff, and again, like we figured they do some 1-3-1 there, and that's their best defense. I wasn't shocked that he went to it, and just didn't make some outside shots there, and then didn't see some guys under the basket. Like we ran the stuff, we got looks we wanted, we just didn't see it, and just not learning and getting stronger with the ball, and learned that again we told our guys to pull some left, and we let them get us baseline there. But even if we get beat baseline, we got to have help there. We just weren't quite where we were supposed to be a few times. Good learning experience. They're better in ball club, and we're just learning game by game here.
Well, really good coaching move there, Coach, in that second quarter to go to that 2-3 zone. I thought they struggled against that a little bit, and that kind of cut their penetration down. You were having a hard time during that first half. They were getting a lot of dribble drive penetration. You went to the zone. I thought it worked well.
Yeah, our zone was good in the second quarter, and I like starting out games and halves and man. That way we're not just standing in one spot, so we don't get too stationary there. And probably should have went back to it a little sooner in the
Second half, just I don't like playing zone down much because their Shoals will hold it. That's what we saw on film. And so it's something, man, that's a little bit, but we just got to be a little tougher and guard the ball. And again, we're just learning situationals, learning stuff like that there.
As far as free throws, we were better tonight, 12 or 15.
Yeah,
I thought we did a good job.
I was pleased on the line there, and then, Adam Bank was open here on
that's what no problem. The bank's open.
But yeah, no, we're getting better at a lot of our guys in more pressure situations in practice there. And, we fought well from there. We did some good things. We did some good things, and we're going to carry those on over to Franklin County. It'll be a tough matchup. They're long, they're athletic. I like playing Indy schools. It gives us a little bit different coming back, heading back into the break after conference play. We've got a really good Orleans squad right after this tournament here. So it'll be good. It'll be a good test for us.
Okay, Coach. So you said that Franklin County has some size.
Yeah.
I don't know a lot about them. I don't know that we've ever played them in basketball. This might be the first matchup.
Yeah, my old college coach's son actually coaches South Ripley, so I got to see him play a little bit there. And no, they're solid. They got some really good guard play. They're tough. They're physical. A lot of, I'm going to call them, there's something that's very similar to Brownstown, and the fact that they got a lot of football kids that play basketball, and they're pretty skilled. And again, but we have a good scout on. We've been working on them, so it'll be. Again, I'm always interested to see how we perform after brand new and this new size, new athleticism. So,
okay, Coach, appreciate you taking the time out. We'll be back on the air for your second game against Franklin County. Good luck to you.
Good luck, Coach.
Yeah. Okay, that was head coach Jalen Knight taking time to stop and talk to us a little bit about that opening game against Shoals. Tom, you have some scoring for us?
Yeah, we're going to start off with Shoals. Bridges ended up with 9. Shaw had 2. Banks was their leading scorer with 15. McKibben had 10. Holman had 6, and Lentz had 2. That rounds out the scoring for the Shoals Jedlocks. For the Lions, Ball had 1. Wilcox had 3. Cheatwood was our leading scorer with 16. Ruff had 2. Dean had 1. And KJ Romero had 11.
So that rounds out the scoring for the Lions, 51-34, your final. This is the McDonald's postgame report. We're going to take a quick timeout and hear from our sponsor. We'll be right back.
We're here at McDonald's Gymnasium, and we're ready for the starting lineup for tonight's big game. The crowd is on their feet, and they're going wild. The team is coming onto the court. Here comes the quarter pounder with cheese, along with the spicy McCrispy and the McDouble. And starting at center tonight will be the Big Mac. And ready to come into the game at any time is the play of fish. Look on the sideline, folks. We have chicken nuggets cheering along with the golden delicious fries. They're hot and always ready. You'll score points every time you bring the family into McDonald's in Salem, West Baden, and Mitchell before or after the game. Don't forget to top off your favorite meal with a cold soft drink and that one-of-a-kind Mickey D's sweet tea. Or hot or cold coffee drinks from the McCafe. Order inside or drive-thru now with the 2 lanes and use the mobile app for great deals. And get your food delivered at home or at the curbside. You can order at halftime and enjoy that one-of-a-kind taste without missing the next play. Set a pick and roll on into McDonald's today. You'll be loving it too. Drive-thru open from 5 a.m. to 11 p.m. every day. And don't forget to catch W.S. Coach's Corner live at McDonald's in Salem on Wednesday night at 7 p.m. I'm loving it.
Okay, back on the McDonald's postgame report from Mitchell High School. Cement City Classic, Tom, Lions fall in that opening game. Right. Get a chance to play again, though. Be the third game of the afternoon after this second game here between Mitchell and White River Valley finishes up. Talk about what you thought about the Lions in that opening game.
Well, I thought we played well at spurts, but here's the thing. In the game of basketball, you can't go for long extended periods of time and not score. And when you play a quarter and you score 2 points, and then you have another quarter where you only score 7, you're not going to win a lot of basketball games. We have got to figure out how to get other guys scoring the basketball, other than Cheatwood and KJ.
Yeah,
we've got to have other guys score.
We have a couple of players who aren't really even an offensive threat, and there's a lot of teams that are scouting us that aren't even starting us. But I mean, if you're unless you're within 20 foot of the basket, they're not paying any attention. Right. So yeah, you're right. I feel we got to have more than one offensive threat with KJ starting to starting to come on. He's coming off his threat. But we've got some other players that could score, and we got to find a way to get them involved, and we got to limit turnovers. I thought a really good job of getting to the line tonight, but turnovers were just terrible on those scores.
And something, Rod, that you got to be strong with the basketball. And I've noticed a lot of times we're not strong with the ball. And if you make a lazy pass across the lane, 9 times out of 10, that's going to be a steal on the way up the other way. Coach Knight will work on it. He'll address it. Positive, confident in him, and we'll get this fixed.
It's just kind of the difference between JV basketball and varsity basketball. There's such a step up from those two levels. And we have a lot of kids who have not played varsity basketball. So this is still JV for them.
Hey,
we've got to make that adjustment.
We have 2 guys on this roster that were on the freshman team that made the jump from the freshman team to varsity. And there's a big difference.
So that shows our youth there.
Yeah, we're young.
Okay, this is the McDonald's post-game report here. We're going to take a timeout here from our post-game sponsor. We'll be back to wrap it up, and we'll give you the WSLN player of the game. This is Lions Basketball on WSLN.
We're here at McDonald's Gymnasium, and we're ready for the starting lineup for tonight's big game. The crowd is on their feet, and they're going wild. The team is coming onto the court. Here comes the quarter pounder with cheese, along with the spicy McCrispy and the McDouble. And starting at center tonight will be the Big Mac. And ready to come into the game at any time is the Play of Fish. Look on the sideline, folks. We have chicken nuggets cheering along with the golden delicious fries. They're hot and always ready. You'll score points every time you bring the family into McDonald's in Salem, West Baden, and Mitchell before or after the game. Don't forget to top off your favorite meal with a cold soft drink and that one-of-a-kind Mickey D's sweet tea. Or hot or cold coffee drinks from the McCafe. Order inside or drive-through now with the 2 lanes and use the mobile app for great deals. And get your food delivered at home or at the curbside. You can order at halftime and enjoy that one-of-a-kind taste without missing the next play. Set a pick and roll on into McDonald's today. You'll be loving it too. Drive-thru open from 5 a.m. to 11 p.m. every day. And don't forget to catch WSLN's Coach's Corner live at McDonald's in Salem on Wednesday night at 7 p.m. I'm loving it.
Okay, back here for some final thoughts. This has been the McDonald's postgame report on WSLN. Lions lose a tough game in the opening game of the Cement City Classic to the Shoals Judge Rock. We'll be back on the air in about an hour. Check back with us around 2:30, 2:40-ish time, depending on how long this second ball game goes. The Lions will be on the air to play Franklin County in the third game of the afternoon. WSLN player of the game is
Jaden Cheatwood.
Jaden Cheatwood, leading scorer for the Lions with 16 points in that opening ball game. He is the WSLN player of the game. So congratulations to Jaden. That's back-to-back games that he's won the WSLN player of the game. And Tom, any final thoughts before we sign off here?
Well, we got to forget what's behind. We got another game to play. We got another opportunity to better ourselves. So let's do that. Let's go out and do that. Let's better ourselves. Let's play better this next game.
Okay, that's going to wrap it up for us here. First broadcast of the afternoon. We'll be back on the air in about an hour for the John Jones pregame show, so check back with us. But for now, for Tom Fultz, I'm Roger Pennington. For Becky and Greg back in the studio, we'll say good afternoon and go Lions.